Well, my name is Tom Weens, and I own the Max Muscle Sports Nutrition Store here in Eugene, Oregon. We are located at 2001 Franklin Boulevard, right across the street from the Market of Choice, right next to the University of Oregon. Max Muscle was founded in 1991 by a gentleman by the name of Joe Wells. He played professional football for the Oakland Raiders. Joe basically got the idea of there was really no product out there that was geared towards everybody, not only an elite athlete like a professional football player, but to the average mom and pop, to the child, to anybody out there. And so what Joe did is, once his football career was over, is he went ahead and founded Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in 1991. At the time, he did go after the elite athlete, the pro ball player, the college ball player, the bodybuilder, the fitness athlete. And since then, the company has evolved into probably 85% of our clientele is from age 25 to 65. It is not the elite athlete. It is everybody in between. So what separates us from other companies like a GNC or a Complete Nutrition, which are great companies, is we are certified nutritionists. Everybody who works for Max Muscle, who owns a Max Muscle store, they have to become certified nutritionists. We go after the meal end of it first. If you're not eating correctly, it doesn't matter what supplement you take, because that's what we do. We sell supplements. But if you're not eating correctly, the supplements just aren't going to work. We have a lot of people come in here looking for fat burners. They come in here and they say, hey, I want a fat burner. Why do you want a fat burner? And they look at you kind of funny and they say, well, because I'm fat. And of course, our first response to that is, well, how do you eat? And a lot of their response is, I eat good. And then we have them go into it. Well, what does good mean? Well, this morning I had a banana. And then for lunch I had a little bit of a salad, and I dipped my fork in the salad dressing, and I put some croutons on it, and I didn't have anything to eat at night. Well, I had an apple right before I went to bed. Okay? That's not eating good. Contrary to what Dr. Oz or Oprah says, that's not eating good. We go after eating a balanced meal of good protein, good carbs, and good fats. We go after the meal end of it first. So we go over meal plans with people. We do have custom meal plans that we can actually do. We sit down with you, we go over your nutrition needs, what your goals are, and we do custom meal plans. But we'll actually do a free one for you. We'll sit down, we'll go over some quick meal plans, proper eating habits, what are good carbs, what are bad carbs, what are good sources of protein, what are good sources of fats, and balancing out your meals throughout the day to keep your blood sugar levels balanced. That's where you're going to get the optimum results. Your best fat burning, your best mood enhancement, your best mental focus, your best chance of gaining lean muscle mass. And so that's kind of where we go first before we sell them a fat burner. You got to eat correctly. Once these programs have evolved through Max Muscle, as Joe got more into what the public was demanding, we came out with a full line of absolutely everything you can imagine that is a nutritional supplement. And what else separates Max Muscle from other competitors is all of our products are natural. 98% are made in the United States. There are a few Asian roots that we have to get, obviously, overseas, but 98% of our products come right here from the United States. Our protein, for instance, has been sourced from the same dairy in Wisconsin since 1991, which is a great selling feature. So all of our products are all natural. All Max Muscle products, believe it or not, meet all NCAA guidelines. We are free of all banned substances. Doesn't mean every student athlete should take everything, but if they did, it is all natural. They would not fail a drug test. It would cause them no harm. So again, that's what separates us from our competition as well. Joe Alves is one of our sponsored bodybuilders.
Joe Alves, I'm a competitive bodybuilder with the NPC. What first got me into this, I've been doing this for about 15 years, is basically just a personal challenge. When I was a kid, about 15, I suffered a stroke, and it was kind of one of those life-changing affirmations, where you really got to go one way or the other, and nutrition was really my way out. That's what kept me healthy. Probably about the age of 17, I started going to the gym and slumping at about 3:30 in the morning with my dad and heading out to Gold's Gym, and the whole train until you puke type of aspect, and kicking it hardcore. But one of the first things that I always knew was proper nutrition. Pound down the proper nutrition. It's like Tom was saying, when people come in, the first thing that they want is that fast supplement. They don't want to sit down. They don't want to hear somebody bragging to them about, this is what you got to eat, this is what you got to do. They already have it set in their mind that they got that product that they saw advertised in a magazine or advertised on TV. They know they're going to pop a pill or take some powder, do whatever. It's going to get them where they want to go. What Tom and Derek actually do is sit them down and explain to them one-on-one, here's where you're going to get more bang for your buck, more bang for your time. The body can only sustain itself for so long throughout the day on an apple or a cup of coffee or a slice of pizza or something like that. It's actually going to be reversing it, if not slowing it down, to the process of what they're looking for. They're looking for that fat loss, that lipolysis, the muscle gain, whatever. One of the things that I've really come to respect about Max Muscle, the thing that really pulled me in, was number one, their customer service is bar none. I mean, I can't go to a bodybuilding competition or in one of their stores where somebody's not willing to help you out or dang near be your best friend. I mean, they'll give you whatever information you need for free. It's more of a care aspect, and that's basically the philosophy that I carried about myself. This company's been around for 20 years. That was one of the first things that really pulled me in. At 15 years of doing this, it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation, the kind of supplements that are out there for for bodybuilding or weight training or what have you. But bar none, absolute top quality. And believe it or not, I don't get paid to say this, but I'll tell anybody. And I've tried a lot of different whey proteins or pre-workout supplements, stuff that makes you pump up, feel good, wake up, whatever. The purity, the cleanliness, the lack of fillers, everything here comes out of the United States. I mean, so it's on top of what you learn from the supplementation. The quality of that on top of the knowledge itself is something you're going to walk out with a sense of empowerment. Don't just understand what you've been put in your body or what you think, the hype of a magazine or, some attractive woman on a label or some words flashing out in your face or something you hear over the radio. That's hype. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad product, but that the supplements that are sold here are part of that quality aspect of that supplementation, the proper nutrition. Once they have their goal set, that's what we do. We get together, we help them find that area in between that they've been lacking. Man, and I mean, when you see a customer come in and they give you this big smile on their face and they give you a hug and they're crying, and they saw that first 5-pound loss after the first month that they've been struggling for like a year. It makes you feel great because it's not just a return customer, but you walk away knowing that you've helped somebody with something that may have been struggling them for who knows how many years. Prolonging life, I mean, that's what it's all about. There's a lot of guys that'll say, die young and pretty, and I don't know about you, but, at 33 years old, I want to live good, I want to feel good, and I want to be doing this till I'm 100.